Hello guys, it's Fernando the Good guys. I'm gonna be looking at DXY. So guys, I'll make the video a little bit longer. So on DXY, I started on the monthly time frame where I have to highlight my highest height and I'll highlight my lowest low. So guys, after highlighting my highest height and my lowest low, I'll now highlight the important levels, which you can call them zones. Important levels is where market made an impact. Okay, now I'm done on the weekly guys, but then like if you can check, there's still a structure that you could do. I see it at least one, two, three. First touch, second touch, third touch. So now we're on the third touch. So from the monthly guys, I'm heading to the what do you call to the weekly. But let me go back to the monthly. I think there's something I missed. So okay, if you were to check this thing, guys, it was almost a double lot, a double top. It was almost a double top, but then price didn't react to the double top. Price decided to go for what? For the third touch. As you could see, somewhere around this level, we were supposed to have a what? A double top. So this was the first touch, second touch, third touch. So price is now on the third touch. Let's go to the weekly. So on the weekly time frame, guys, you can also see price is still moving in a good way. There isn't much to be done on the weekly. On the weekly time frame, there isn't much to be done, guys. But price is showing you that it still keeps pushing higher. So let me show you something, guys, on how this thing has been moving. If you just had one trend that you could take going down, you could see you had a what? You had a nice breakout there. So with that breakout, your 90% zone was supposed to be somewhere around this level. So you can use what you call the replay button. We use this thing most of the time when you wanna do this thing. Working when you wanna back test, yeah. So okay, you could see if I had that setup there where it is right now. Guys, price keep repeating itself. The setup that we have there is more likely the same setup as I have here. You see, guys. So if this setup here played out, why can't this setup play out? So now we're gonna use this thing where it determines our stop loss. You should always have a tight stop loss and a take profit. So here, guys, I'm just showing you an example of what price might do. Okay, so I'll play the market for you. It'll be a little bit faster. Hmm? So you see, guys, if you enter this trade, guys, imagine taking this trade from here till where it is right now. Let me end this thing because it will waste the time here. So, but then you could see that price has pushed till that level. You could have capitalized a lot, guys. So sometimes we use the past structures to determine the current structures. Guys, I tend to just go back to the previous structures. And when I check the previous structures, okay, so now I'm gonna go to the daily. So on the daily time frame, guys, allow me to remove this line because I know this is the weekly one, so I have to focus on what's happening right now. So what if I was to drop my trend line here? As you could see, price is doing what? Price is it's almost dropping on the level that we in. So I can cancel the past analysis because now I have to focus on the what? On the current. So on the current, we have one, two, and almost the third touch. But then I could say I have two touches because the second one, it wasn't really a touch. So again, I'll come to the low. On the low, I'll also have these. I have like one, two. So this structure, guys, we're gonna have the 90% of this structure, which is going to be somewhere around that level. because on this one we don't have a what, we don't have the what do you call 90% zone. So from the 4 hour, from the daily, I'll head to the 4 hour. So this is how things are in the 4 hour, guys. I'm allowed, yes, to remove a trend line when I think it doesn't make sense. Just like where it is right now. I don't see the use of me putting it. So the way the market was going up, it was going in a way over what? Impulse. As you could see, we had a nice impulse. And then we had a what? We had a correction. Not everything, guys, will be picture perfect. Not everything will be picture perfect, but then the impulse correction impulse. So from the state that we're in right now, guys, it's hard to tell where the market is going. So we have to go to the lower time frame, which is the 1 hour. So on the 1 hour again, guys, there's different types of entries when it comes to the market. There's the first one is which is the risk entry. The risk entry, it was when me entering at this level here. You understand? Because I don't have any confirmation. And then there's the reduced risk entry, which price is about to form right now. Something like this. We're gonna be forming a what? A flag. So after forming a flag, then now price now we know that price is going where it's going to the downside. So this is the flag that we're gonna be having here. But I'll also go to the M15 so I can show you a perfect one. So I'm expecting something like that, guys. And then after having something like that, we can now say, okay, this thing is selling. As I said, you should always have a what? A tight stop loss. And then price can go till this level here, which is the total overall 90%, but 90% rule. So if I were to look at this thing like this, guys, you could see it's a good setup. But remember, even good setups can become bad setups. Just because you think the setup was not doesn't mean you can make money out of that setup. So okay guys, as I say, I'll go to the M15 to explain what I didn't explain on the bigger time frame. I'll also remove this thing. Because I feel like the M15 is the time frame for entries. Because a lot of you guys can like analyze, but your execution, ish, is very, 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 very unprofessional. So I'm gonna zoom it in. We go to the smaller time frame. As I say to you guys, there are different types of entries. So on the M15, you need to expect price forming a flag. Yeah, price is doing what? It's forming a flag. So here is it. So now, guys, what we might form right now is we might form a what? A large flag. Here to here. So this thing, guys, it's forming a what? A large flag. So when we are forming a large flag, we know that price will do what? We'll push here, and then we go up, and then we have three touches, we break. You have your what? You have your reduced risk entry, and then you go down. So okay guys, I feel like we'll do more analysis. For me, man, under the goat, I'm done. This was DXY, guys. I'm gonna post Nasdaq, and I'm gonna post few, guys. This was just a warm up. Shout out to everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe.